Hello, crafty friends. Thank you all for watching on replay. I appreciate that. Shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here and where you're coming from, and I will gladly respond back and shout out to you and welcome you in. We were going to be working on a 16-inch round. This is from Craft Deal. No, this is not from Craft Deal. This one is from Nateco on Etsy. I just ordered some from Craft Deals. That's why I had Craft Deals on my mind. They've got 16-inch rounds as well in different thicknesses, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch. So that is a good deal. They have a 30% off right now until tonight. So make sure you get your discount. Let me pull you up on my iPad so I can see what you see. I have posted in the comments, in the feed, the stencil we're going to be using tonight, and I've posted my code for Essential Stencil. We are going to be using this cute little guy right here, the Fright in one, except we're going to do it a little bit different. So let's get started. I've got my phone backwards, so I hope you guys can see. I know it looks elongated. It is a round. Trust me, it is because I flipped my phone. I am going to use vanilla frosting from Country Chic to coat my whole board. Actually, gosh, I should have gotten my black stain out to do this side, because I don't need to do that white because it's going to be... One moment, please. I forgot to get my black stain. The stencil lines up perfectly. There is a little groove in here, and I will show you that in a moment. I want to turn this because I want this to be right there. It lines up perfectly, and I'm just going to take my pencil and make a semi-straight line. It's good enough. I'm going to take that off, and if you don't mind, I am going to dig out my black here in just a second. My black stain. I meant to grab it and I forgot. Those little things in life, right? Yeah, I forgot to grab it. Now I can take this off really nicely. I got my line. And we will be perfectly straight. And we can work on this side while I wait on this side to dry. I'll grab the black. That ought to be enough paint to last a lifetime. I'm not gonna turn it so you guys can see. Hey, Miss Kimberly, how are you? How was the wedding? Everything good? You guys know I normally wet my brush a little bit, so I just dipped it in. I'm going to do it quick because we're going to do some colors in here. And I'm thinking I might do winter on the other side. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I think winter would be really good to do on the other side. And I'm just going to take my brush and go over the edges. So this side is going to be black and this side is going to have some color to it. We're going to blend some colors in. We're going to do it a little bit different than what it is on the picture from Essential Stencil. But if you don't know how to use your stencil, what colors to use, they always have a sample. You can always go online and watch the ambassadors that come on every weeknight. And they will give you tips, ideas, tricks, just all kinds of inspiration on colors to use, design layouts, because I love taking different stencils and combining them. Tonight I'm just going to use this one stencil, but I like putting things together. I like using different stencils. Like for instance, you could use that Come Fright in and do a witch on the other side with some bats if you're into witches. I don't really do witches much. I really don't do witches at all, to be honest with you. But if that's what you like, you could do that. You can put a little monster on there. I mean, there's so many things that you could add to that side. I am going to dry this and I'm going to add another coat real quick. I'm going to put another quick coat on here and then we are going to add some color in. And this Country Chic paint has a top coat built in. It is very similar to Fusion. It's a Canadian-based company. I do not have an affiliate code with them, but I really like the paint. I have to turn this towards me so I can see. Got the edges really good. I'm bad about forgetting the edges. Come on, little Brussels. Yeah. You can get them off when it's dry. They come off real easy. But this little booger doesn't want to come out. There we go. Got him. And in order to blend colors, because we're going to do some blending here in a moment, you need moisture. So we were going to have to add some moisture in, either with paint or with water. And I am going to add a little bit of gray in here. And of course, it's going to fall on there. A little bit of dark gray. That was slate gray. This is zinc. I'm going to add a little smidge of purple pearl, which is a metallic. Let's see how much of that we can blend. Can you guys see good? You are so welcome, my friend. Hey, Miss Bonnie. And I appreciate you guys letting each other know that I'm on. It's already getting dry. Take some of that dark gray and put it up here. I am going to hold it this way. It'll be easier for me to hold it. I am not sure how I'm going to outline the edge. I might do black. I don't know. What is it with me and having fuzzballs and other things on my board tonight? That one was a fuzzball and the other one was just a streak. That is too blended for me. So I am going to dry it and then I'm going to add just a little streaks of colors here and there back in. I don't want it that blended. I'm telling you, this is the night. For things to go boom. All right, I am going to add a little bit of the metallic. And just a little bit of that gray zinc color, just streaking it in there. I just got very little paint on here. And I'm going to wipe most of it off. Then I'm going into the metallic, the silver. There's a fuzzball. See how that is blending, but not totally blending. And I'm going to take a little bit of the purple. And this was the metallic. think I am happy with that. I think that looks good. Let me dry this completely. Now I'm just going to use black paint instead of trying to find my stain. It will be fine. But first we're going to tape it off. Get the big bottle out. And get another chip brush. Most of the time I don't remember what the chip brushes are called. Hey Trisha, how is things going on in Maine? And any time we could pray for you ladies, let us know. Let us know how we can pray for you. What is it that we can pray for? If you have an unspoken request, just let us know. We gladly pray for you. And you probably noticed I went that way on this side, and I'm going up and down on this side, just to give it a different look. I'm so glad you ladies are here. Hope you are having a wonderful Labor Day. Honestly, now that I'm not working, I don't even really know that it is Labor Day. I know we used to cook out and do things on the different holidays, and for some reason or another, my kiddos are too busy. We don't do that no more. I kind of miss that. I love having cookouts, getting together, playing games, whether it is cornhole or horseshoes or different outdoor games, or in the winter time playing card games or board games. I just can't find nobody to play games with me. I love games. I think I'm going to outline it all in black. Spritz this a little bit. I know I've got enough paint left on my brush. It's just the paint has dried. Paint will not move if it is too dry. You need moisture to move paint. That should do it. I'm gonna get a wipe so I can put both of my brushes in just in case I need it again. I don't think I will, but you never know. Don't know if you guys had seen that the oh my goodness, the primitive stencils are back in stock. I'm glad that did not fall on my board. I had a mishap and missed out on the primitive stencils. How, I don't know. But I did. Looks interesting. That's what we have so far. I am going over it real quick, like with my 120. So this line back out. And real light on this side. Now we can put our little, move that over, little Mr. Skeleton on here. I don't know if you can see the, you can feel it. There's a little indentation, a little line all the way around. So you know how to put this guy on. And it fits perfectly on the 16-inch round. Now, when I line it up this way, I made a boo-boo, I'm going to tell you. I put my tape right here, but his ribs doesn't start until there. So instead of lining it up right here with this, I am going to line the head and the ribs up with my black line. If that makes sense. And all I'm doing is I'm lining this, and this up with my black line. And then I'm lining this up down here. So that's my only boo-boo. So we are good. Let's get him on before I mess up again. I'm going to put another piece of tape down here. And I am going to use the same color. It is not a totally white color. It's more of a creamy white because bones are really not white. So I don't want that stark white contrast, so I am using that more creamy color. See how that is not completely white? I am using a 3/4 inch brush. I normally don't use this size brush, but I am tonight. Hey, Miss Cindy. Thank you for sprinkling, ladies. I appreciate you. I used your code today, Cindy. If you guys need anything from Craft Deals, they got a 30% off tonight, last day. And you can use Miss Cindy's code, Berry Jam Crafts, and receive another 10% discount. If you don't offload much and you have a big opening right here, you can start in your big opening and then swirl out. And I'm going to get me a backer board because I am going to swirl too big and swirl too far out. So I am just going to use a backer board. If you need anything from Craft Deals, again, Miss Cindy, Berry Jam Crafts. You can use her discount code. And if you're needing anything from Essential Stencil, they still have really good deals on some of the fall collection, Halloween collection, transfers. And the Primitive is a bundle deal, so check that out. I'm just doing one light coat, and you see swirl marks. All of those are going to be going away once I put another coat on. And my code for Essential Stencil is WK21. Feel like a radio station. Tune in to WK21. And I've got a fun thing planned for him because I am making this not a very serious project. It's going to be like a little funny thing. So just wait until we get the other side done and see what I will add to make him a little bit more fun. Over here, I don't have to worry about swirling out, so I can just use the paint. Getting me a little bit more. Awesome. Yeah, anytime I can pass on a code for someone, from someone, I gladly do that, because that's how we all help each other out. Had a little bit too much paint on here. I was not following my own advice of doing a little and then a lot. Sometimes it's hard to follow your own advice. In stenciling, you don't want to load your brush down with too much paint because you will have bleed. I think I'm going to have a little bleed down there. And you see I'm going to my offload pile first, and then I'm going to have to dry this. This is a little too wet. If it is too wet, then it will pull your paint back up. If your first coat isn't dry, it will pull your paint right back up. How is the little grand boy doing? He is growing so fast. Little grandbaby. Mr. Huntley. I love that name, by the way. I know little Bristol will be 4 in December. Poor girl got stung by a yellow jacket yesterday, right below her big toe. Just breaks your heart when they get hurt. I gotta keep going down with my backer board because I will swirl too much and swirl it over. See, I pulled the paint right off. Oh no, that's the, just kidding. That was the background. I've got to put a little bit more paint up here. That should do it. Cannot operate my heat tool upside down. Take a peek to see. Oh yeah, that looks good. I pulled paint back off right there, so I am gonna dry this a little bit better and then add a little bit more paint right there. I get a little bit too anxious. And when you do that, let it dry, let it cool off a little bit before you add more paint. There. No, he doesn't have a bald head. That looks much better than that stark white. I like that better. He's looking good. Howdy. See, you could do the same thing because we do have a howdy in one of the stencils, and you just put howdy on here. That would be cool. Add a cowboy hat to him. Just saying. Now I've got to look which way this thing goes. Let's see, one of them is round and one of them is oval. Okay, it goes this way. You see that one of them is more of an oval and the other one's more of a round. I'm looking at the picture to see how to place this. I don't really think there's a right or a wrong. I think that is perfectly good. What I did is I lined this up straight right here. And that's the way I am going to add him on here. Use some black. And then that side will be done. I'm going to use another 3/4 inch brush. My 3/4 inch brushes are getting used tonight, ladies. Again, I've got a big opening, so I can use a not totally offloaded brush. And you know that this is an upside down heart, so if you need a heart for anything, well, I swirled a little bit too much. If you're a big swirler, tape off. That is the best advice. It's got a little gray smidge right there. Let's see, that's a heart. Just gonna see if I can get that off with. Okay, there, all fixed up. Now the other side. And this one I can line up because I didn't goof on this side. I goofed on the other side. Come Fright in is going to be in dioxazine purple. Boop. A blingy crown, yes. So you can dress them up. You can use one of the witch's hats. Put the witch's hat on there. There's so many things you could do. I mean, there's a lot of things you can add. This time I'm using a 5/8 inch brush. And I thought about adding maybe birch tree in the background, like or a Halloween type of tree. There's all kinds of things that you can do and add and make this just special. You can use the bats from the transfers and add transfer bats. I'm just going to the offload pile and getting paint from the offload pile, and then I'll reload with just regular. And I will do another coat real quick. Aww. I'm guessing you're off today for Labor Day, Miss Cindy. I can't believe it is Labor Day already. I can't believe Labor Day is on the 1st this year. It just seems like it's early to me. And for those of you that have Totally Dazzled stuff, you can give him a Totally Dazzled crown. That would look cool. Give him some bling. Or her. But yeah, there are so many different ways you can do this stencil. And that's what I love about Essential Stencil. The ambassadors, they have so many amazing ideas on how to transform something, or components to use to create something new. If you have not watched them, they are on every weeknight at 7 o'clock every evening. Take a moment to see what they are creating with the stencils. You'll get so much inspiration and ideas. Everyone has their own style. You will love it. I am going to add a little bit of metallic. I'm using the same brush. This is just a little bit of metallic. It's not much. Just a quick little coat. I said I wanted to make this a little bit fun. So it will shimmer a little bit when the light hits it on your front door. Offloading is key, that you don't have too much paint on your brush. I think this is just perfect. I just about took it off and I didn't need to. I am going to use Venetian Gold for the stars. am just going to use a small 1/2-inch brush. If you are needing brushes, check out Essential Stencil. They have the 4-pack stencil brushes, a 6-pack detail brushes, and I think it's a 4-pack of the dome brushes. So lots of options. I'm just lightly doing the stars first. And then I'll go back and give them another coat. I've got 4 bats on here. Almost reminds me of Mardi Gras colors, doesn't it, Miss Bonnie? Maybe he's celebrating Mardi Gras. Maybe you could leave it up until Mardi Gras. No, that's funny. Back to my black for our bats. Load, load, load. Offload, offload, offload. I think this background is going to look really good with our bats and our wording. I still have to do the owl and the little ghost. I have not done either one of those. I love that little owl. I just don't think I want to do him in purple. Just a smidge more. And here again, we're going to do 2 bats in the black pearl. I think I'm going to do that little one and this little one. I'm leaving my color on. I'm just going to add a little bit of that pearl color. So these 2 will shimmer. And then these 2, I am going to use the Mystic Black. And I think I'm going to do his eyes that way too. And for that, I am going to use... I'm just going to use one of these, more of a cruddy brush, because we're just adding glitter paint and I don't want to mess up any of my good brushes. white color will dry clear. It is easier to do this with a stencil on. You just got to make sure that you wash your stencil fairly quickly because the glitter paint is a little bit harder to get off. All right, let's see what we got. What you guys think? There's a delay, I can't see if it is in the camera good. Now, I have a thought. We can either take his nose, turn it upside down, and give him a little purple heart, so that that side matches this side, or I can use one of these and make it purple, like do the shimmer purple. And we could either add that one in purple, or this one. So you guys let me know. One, the one with all the different hearts. Two, the one with the 2 hearts. Or should we turn his nose upside down and give him a heart with that? And it's going to be in purple, and I'm probably going to do the shimmer purple. With a little heart right there. Thank you. Oh my gosh, your hours got cut. Prayers for you, girl. All right, which heart? The nose heart, the triple heart, or the double heart? Double, triple, or the nose heart? I want to give him a heart. Got enough time to do it. Upside down nose, that's what I was thinking. Size-wise, that fits really good on here. And I'm going to put it right there. Oh, that is the perfect size. And I just think that's that extra little fun part for this design. And it brings that purple over to this side. I am going to do it black first, just because I've got black and white. That way it will be better coverage if I do it all black. And dry that and then do the purple on top. And you know what, guys? I'm going to do a little silver under it first to lighten that up. That way you'll be able to see the purple better. I love playing with my metallic colors. He's got a silver purple heart now. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, we could have gone down a little bit. I don't know where my heart is, obviously. It's all right. I should have put it right there. I got excited. There's nothing wrong with getting excited. He's wearing his heart on his sleeve. Isn't that right? What else does he need? Do we need to add anything else? Is he good? You know what I might do? I might add a little bit of that glitter over on this side to make it like a night sky sparkle. What you guys think? Just add a little bit of glitter here and there to make it like a sparkle. See if we can. Why not? This is a older stencil brush, so it is okay. The black was just looking too monotone for me. It needed something. And even if there isn't glitter on every little spot, it is okay. And again, this is the Mystic Black. It will all dry clear. Now he matches the other side. That's what was important to me, to make it match better. I will pick names here in just a second. I hope you enjoyed this evening. Hope you learned something. If there is anything I can answer for you, if you have any questions, message me, let me know, and I will gladly answer those. Again, if you need anything from Essential Stencil, if you have not been there a while, check out all the offers that they have, all the sales, all the new things. Use my code WK21. It will save you some extra money at checkout. And I will look at this later to see if I need to add any more, if there is somewhere where not much of the glitter ended up at. And that's what we have for right now. There's our cute little guy. Thank you, Bonnie. Miss Bonnie going in the Happy Meal bucket, if I can find a piece of paper. I had a whole big piece of paper laying here earlier. Ay, 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 ay. How come when you need something you can never find it? Happy September. I hope you like our little guy. I try not to make him scary. I think he is a fun little guy with a big purple heart. I just think that just gives him a little, you know, you can also give him a crown of flowers. Miss Bunny going into the Happy Meal bucket. You guys hop on over to the Essential Stencil page and see what they are making over there, and I will post a picture of this tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hopping on, and I will see you Thursday morning. Let me take this down. Let's see what will be the easiest way.